far about how your fall camp's going?
I feel real good. I'm just coming from an injury, so it's a big comeback. So I feel good right now.
How have you been able to have, your 5 or 6 interceptions now? How have you been able to get so many so far?
I don't know. It's just, God's just been blessing me with picks. It's hard work at the same time, but it's just me following my assignments and just working.
Do you remember the pick you had in one-on-ones on the slant near the end zone?
Yeah, I remember.
What exactly happened on that play?
Tyler, he tried to hit me with a jab step outside, but I kept my ground. I just stayed inside and I picked it.
In this cornerback competition, do you think getting interceptions, creating those turnovers gives you a leg up?
It's kind of obvious, like it will give you a leg up, but I'm not really focused on that. I'm just trying to perform good and just trying to help my young teammates out and just trying to be a good teammate.
Last year, one of the things you noted that you wanted to work on a little bit was your footwork and your technique.
Yeah.
Especially dropping back your back pedal.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think you've progressed in that regard so far?
I think my technique is getting better. I think I get better every day. That's what I try to work on. I try to get better every day. So if I'm not getting better, I don't feel good, and I don't feel like I worked hard enough.
Is there a certain part of that, a certain aspect of your technique that you think you've especially improved on well?
I improved. I try to improve every day, but Coach Burns, he shows us new things every day. So, it's always going to take some time to try to get the technique right.
If they told you what they're looking for in those 2 cornerback spots, what someone's going to have to do to win one of those spots?
No, they haven't told us anything. It's just us out here playing ball.
What do you think you have to do to win one of those things?
I'm not sure. I just think everybody should just work hard and just try to fight for that spot.
You guys went from having a ton of experience last year to being a bit of a younger group as a DB as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Greg, is kind of taking over a little bit of that leadership role. He was the guy speaking to you. What has he done to step into that leadership role?
He influences everybody. He gets the whole defense turned up. So Greg is really a big part of the defense, and everybody appreciates him.
What did he have to say after today's practice?
He just said today wasn't really a good practice, but we just need to work harder and just get better. Watch film. Just do anything to get you better.
After a week of live training camp, is there one thing that you feel like you want to work on other than technique?
I just want to get better every day. Just not my technique, just in everything. Picks, strips attempts, everything.
What does it feel like to be back out here after having to sit out this week?
It feels really good. When I stepped on the field, it wasn't like a big surprise, but like it was like dang, like I feel good. Yeah.
So you had surgery on both shoulders.
Yeah.
What's the recovery like after that? Like, can you move? Or you like?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I'm back 100%.
I mean, like right after.
Oh, right after the surgery?
Were you just like?
I went through hell. It was tough times. That was like one of the worst times of my life. Just the whole spring, just all that. But I just knew I had to work hard, and now I'm here working.
Do you feel any lingering pains or anything? Or?
I'm 100%. I feel good. You see me getting picks.
When was the decision made that you had to get surgery? That was right before the spring, or?
I really didn't think I had a bad injury like that, but
it didn't hurt like all the time or anything.
But around like December, that was when I found out I had to get 2 surgeries. So it was a shock. It was my first real injury. So I just knew it would be like a downfall for a little bit, but I know I just had to have a major comeback.
When you said it was the worst time of your life, what do you mean? Like, why?
Because I couldn't be on the field. Like, I'm just so used to being on the field, and I was in pain a lot. So, and I couldn't move my arms really. So, it was just tough times.
So, what do you do during that time? You can't move your arms at all? Like,
just rest.
Yeah.
Rest. Try to get my arms stronger. Get into therapy, and just work hard. Try to get yourself better.
How long was it until you were able to like really move your arms?
Around springtime, I was kind of I kind of was able to move a little bit, but I couldn't really get like the full.
Okay.
But
so we're talking months, though.
Yeah, it was months.
Really, like unable to move your arms.
Yeah, it was months. It was really tough.
Yeah.
And my arms got really skinny, so I started like doubting myself, like, dang, why do I look like this? But now like getting bigger, stronger, and especially with AA getting stronger, I feel really good right now, and I feel better than how I did when I first got here.
And you just kind of had to wait that whole time while the rest of your teammates are getting out there.
Yeah.
Did you have somebody who was an inspiration to you when you had some of those lower moments about my arms?
I mean, my parents was just inspiring me. They always like by my side. I talk to them every night on the phone. So every night they'll just tell me to keep my head up and just keep working. Especially my mom and my dad. They just tell me to keep working.
What's going through your head when they're telling you that? Are you feeling kind of defeated? Like you're...
I was feeling defeated, but I mean, like I would always like complain to them about like my arms, like why is this happening? Why do I feel like this? But I mean, they told me I was gonna eventually get better, and they just told me to work hard.
What was the injury itself? Was it like a...
I'm not even sure what my injury was. I just had surgeries.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I had.
But yeah, they just told you got to do this or else it's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
Did you ever had surgery before?
No.
So you're a little nervous about that?
Oh, I was really nervous. I mean, there was some pretty funny videos. So, I mean, I had a good laugh for a little bit, but it was kind of scary.
So you and Isaac and also Chase are in a weird position of kind of being veterans at corner, even though you've only been here for a year.
Mm-hmm.
What's that been like? Have you taken on any sort of a leadership role? Do you feel that pressure?
Right now, I feel like Greg is the most
Right.
veteran. So, like, other than that, I feel like everybody's just kind of like the same. And, like, we listen to Greg, but it's like, it feel like...
So it's Greg and then everybody else.
Yeah, like, but at the same time, Chase Williams, he talks a lot. So everybody's really vocal on the defense. So right now, I feel like just our whole defense is just, like, we're like our own veterans. Like, we just...
How different is the communication from last year to this year?
It's a big difference because, like, I wasn't really, like, on the field like that. So just being able to communicate with everybody, and everybody communicates really good. So, I mean, we just always got a good relationship, and it just builds us closer.
As far as being
best
vocal.
talker?
Huh?
Who's the best talker out there?
Greg Johnson? Greg
is
Johnson
the best.
and Chase Williams. But our whole defense is really good talkers.
You seem like you were getting some talking in over on the sideline.
Yeah, I like to talk, but I'm not as vocal as them. But when time comes, I'll speak. I'll speak.
Do you feel like this camp has kind of been a showcase for you? I know you've had quite a few picks this first week. Do you feel like you're showing what you, that whole time you were waiting to show yourself? Do you feel like you've shown that?
I feel like this camp is just me proving a point that you might have a little setback, but you can have a major comeback.
Who are you proving the point to?
The world.
To you,
the world.
maybe?
Whoever sees it. Whoever sees it. It's like, I just want to inspire people, and I just want to make myself better. And just, I got my head right now, so I just feel good.
How would you describe Coach Burns' style of coaching you guys? I mean, you're a pretty young group all around.
It's a different style. It's nothing I've ever had before, but he has our heads really right. He has us thinking like a real DB. So Greg Burns, he has us right now.
What are you thinking on the play where the ball's tipped and here you are coming and there it is? Thinking, oh, yeah, look at that.
As soon as I seen the ball in the air, I don't know. It's just a reaction. I just react to things really quick, and when I seen the ball just popping up in the air, I just knew I had to go attack, and I did.
What kind of advice does your dad give you, just kind of overall?
My dad gives me all types of advices, but he just tells me to just stay focused. He texts me every day saying like make sure you just really work on this. Make sure you're not slacking on this. And he just makes sure I'm just on everything.
Those texts help when you were kind of at your lowest?
Yeah, it always like get my heart jumping, so it inspires me, and I just know I just have to really work, because I want to make them proud too.
Do you feel like you appreciate football a little bit differently now that you went through that whole situation with
I've appreciated football since I was 4 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in love with it ever since, and I just want to continue to just play.
You've had the opportunity to go against Munir a bunch.
Yeah.
What's your impression of him?
Munir, he's really good. He'll really shock you. Like, going against him, you wouldn't expect the things he could do. He's really good. He's really talented.
What's the thing that surprised you the most about him? I know he's a big guy, but he moves pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you look at him, he looks like he's not running that fast, but he's extremely fast. He's extremely fast, and he could really jump up there. He's tough. That's all I got to say.
Let's do one more,
tough.
Trojan.
And just what do you feel like Chris Steele's bringing to this corner group?
Chris Steele, he's a really good player. I mean, what I see in my eyes, I feel like he's going to be a big impact for the defense one day.